Cowboys.
8-9 or 9-18. Like, that's all they're gonna be. Philly's gonna.
I think that's a little high. I think that might be a little high for the Cowboys.
Dude, they win games with Cooper
You don't
Rush.
think we go over 8 games?
No.
I think y'all can. In that division?
How much? Before
A
sugar.
lunch bet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Over 8 wins.
Okay.
He didn't say.
Over
what kind of
8,
lunch,
so that
though.
means 9 and up.
I have to get 9.
You have to get 9 wins.
Oh, I'll take that bet. You want to double up on
I
it?
need 7 more wins.
Yeah, you're not getting it.
I need
You
7
don't
more
think Cowboys
wins.
can get 7 more
No,
wins?
I think y'all end the season with 7 wins max.
With our defense,
Mm-hmm.
buddy. We have to play the Giants one more time. And
This is all recorded.
This is all. Yeah, we're rolling on this right now.
they don't know anything.
My name is Taylor Jackson, aka Lilbro Taylor, and with another season of Hard Knocks drama on and off the field upon us, Apollo Media is here to take you off the gridiron. Isn't that right, Noah? What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another edition of Off the Gridiron, an NFL podcast presented to you by Apollo Media, all Houston, all original. I am one of your hosts, Lilbro Taylor, a.k.a. the Juice Box Junkie. I got with me producer Garrett
What's going on?
and Noah, the Outlaw.
What's going on?
If you notice, if you're watching here on YouTube, I'm wearing a basketball jersey because football fucking sucks and I hate it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I haven't hit one bet this entire year. This statistically shouldn't be possible.
Yeah.
How the fuck does Chiefs money line and Saints money line both flop?
Yeah. I mean, the Saints playing. Who'd y'all play?
They played Baker.
Oh yeah, playing Baker. You know, I guess I could see that coming. I don't know, maybe. Also, the Chiefs money line though. Yeah, I'm sorry. That should never happen. That's terrible.
I'm fading myself for the rest of the year. Whenever I think, we're flipping it.
Yeah.
We're flipping. Week 3 into week 3 is a lot. Or usually like when we start to get the beginnings of a grasp of what
Yeah.
we're gonna find.
Yeah.
And I think our hopes are essentially dead at this point.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's allowed 3 weeks to be irrationally confident in their team. Okay.
Yeah.
It's about time we start waking up. Let's start. I mean, I'm gonna be happy to shit on the New Orleans Saints here in a little while, but
We'll get
Houston
into it.
Texans, you're just rooting for as high as a draft pick as you
Oh, yeah, I'm
possibly
awake.
can at this point.
I'm awake, brother.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
fully awake.
Are you red pilled over there?
I'm just. I have like a lot of caffeine in me. Like,
Oh,
I'm,
okay,
I'm
okay.
the most awake you can be.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
so I want to talk about, before I get into it, I do want to talk about the positives. There's Jalen Petrie had 2 interceptions and a sack and 2 TFLs and 8 total. Good game for him. Jerry Hughes is looking to be a good signing. He is, I think, 4 sacks.
Damn, really already?
Yeah, 3.5 at least, because there was 1 sack in this game. I haven't looked to see how they credited it, but it looked maybe like a half sack with Jonathan Grenard. But he's looking good. He had a great week 1, a little quiet week 2, but week 3 he was there all around the ball. So loving that. Well, all right. So those were the positives.
Yeah. Producer Garrett, say something nice about the Texans.
Yeah.
Damien Pierce looks
Oh,
real
yeah,
good.
that's true. Yeah.
Damien Pierce looks really, really good.
That is something to take away from that. At least the draft picks are looking
Yeah.
better.
Yeah,
Stingley's looking I guess.
Stingley. I mean,
Hey.
Stingley was pretty lock, honestly.
Yeah.
His
I mean,
whole-
he didn't play
they
anyone
told him,
good.
hey, we're gonna put you on an island for like that's your position.
Yeah.
He's gonna get torched for a little bit.
He
That's
is.
just
It's
the,
just
the
the NFL.
name of the game.
It's the NFL. It's going to happen. I'm not worried about him. I'm really, honestly, if he even had a pretty bad rookie season, I wouldn't be too worried. It's just, I mean, making the transition, also how he didn't play a lot in college after his freshman year. You know, it's going to happen. But he's looking good. He's looking talented. I really think he's going to grow into be a great corner. And Jalen Petrie's looking to be a great safety. I've been saying I think Jalen Petrie's probably going to be the best pick from this draft, and it looks like between him and Damien, because Damien Pierce, like Garrett said, is looking amazing. I've been saying he unlocked a spin move this week. He was using it. He like spin moved like 4 guys and made him look silly.
He looks elusive. He doesn't look like a rookie in the backfield.
I saw Kenyon Green pancake and some peeps too.
Kenyon
Kenyon
Green
Green is amazing.
He's a killer, dude. He's he literally, it looked like he killed a man this week. It was, but what sucks is he had a great pancake that just destroyed this man that had a family, and it was the same play where Davis threw the pick to Roquan Smith there at the end of the game, selling. So I think that's a good transition into the bad.
First off, how much longer does Larry Tunsil have on this contract?
I'm not sure.
I think he signed a 3-year extension. When
Okay, well, he's playing great, and we should trade him.
We might trade him. We almost traded him before the season started. There was reports of that. He's probably going to get traded, sadly. But also, I kind of like having him around. I know we pay him a lot, but he's worth it. I mean, he's an elite left tackle, and then pairing him with Kenyon over there at left guard, the left side of our line is completely locked.
I think if you can get younger, you should. I think if you can try to get younger with more draft picks, you should probably.
I think they develop as much capital as you can.
That's true. We have a very low cap, and honestly, I was looking at the cap. We have one of the lowest in the leagues, and I'm like, where's the money?
Yeah, I mean a lot of it is at Tunsil. Fat contract.
Brandon Cooks gets a solid deal. You know what I mean? His is only like a 2-year deal. But anyway, you're right. Laramie's. This is probably his last year as a Texan. I'd say just get picks, just because if we trade him he's worth a 1. I think someone will give a 1 for him. I do, and so if we can get a 1 for Laramie, because I don't want a second. I don't want a second for him. I don't. He's too good of a left tackle to give him up for that.
But you'd settle for it, though.
I mean, I'm guessing Caserio would, and I'll go with it, I guess. But because a second, we got Petrie in the second. You can get dogs in the second round. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, yeah, you're right. The left side of the offensive line looks good, but that's basically the only thing on our offense other than Damien Pierce that looks good.
Also, do you want to go ahead and transition to the bad? I'll let you attack this from whatever angle you want to start with, but there's a lot to tackle.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad.
Yeah, let's just start from the top. Davis Mills just doesn't look good at all, and it's I was I've been a huge supporter of Davis, and I've really been sticking up for him, and it's possible he turns things around, but like you mentioned a minute ago, like 3 weeks in, you kind of know what's up, and like it's just not looking good, and he'll have flashes, he'll have moments where that's a good pass, or that's a good play. That'll happen, but man, the bad outweighs the good by a lot, and just there hasn't been any clutch factor, for him. Like it's just literally quite the opposite. He'll play solid through 3 quarters, and then once the 4th quarter starts, he looks terrible. And it's like I said, I hope he can turn it around, but it's really if I'm Caserio, if I'm the whole organization, I'm sending some scouts out to Ohio, and I'm sending some scouts to Alabama to get an in-person look at CJ and Bryce and some of the other guys too. Will Levi's is another guy that is going to go pretty high. I say you got to start looking at quarterbacks, which is a bummer because I really wanted Davis to work out, and there's still a possibility, obviously, but he's just got to figure it out.
With Davis, we were talking about how he possibly could have been the best rookie quarterback last year, the best performer, but the other rookie quarterbacks have completely lapped him with their development, especially like Trevor Lawrence.
Especially T-Law.
He's lapped him. I mean, Mac got injured, but I mean, Mac Jones, I'd probably rather have Mac Jones under center than Davis Mills,
Mm-hmm.
Zach Wilson, he was injured, but I mean, the other guys, they are starting to, except for Justin Fields. We'll get to him later. But, we haven't seen the development that we've needed to see from Davis, that we wanted to see.
Yeah, he started slow last year, but that's to be expected. He's a rook, right? And then he gets better. And by the end of the season, he's playing solid. He's not playing great. He had good games, but overall, he's playing solid. Like, he played well enough to get a chance to prove what he can do this year, and there's been no development. He just looks, and it's the same. It's the same thing every week. And one thing I've always credited Davis was he can have a bad game, but then the next week come in and fix those mistakes. And I've always been like, he's a smart guy. Stanford, that's where that comes from. But it ain't working. He's not. There is no progression. There's nothing.
The mistakes he makes aren't because of bad play around him.
No.
It's because he can't make a throw.
Yeah, he can't make a throw. Brandon Cooks, other than that one drop touchdown last week, which I will say that was bad, Brandon Cooks has been fine, and I'm willing to bet that he's been open a good amount. But Davis is scared. He's scared to throw the ball. When he drops back, if he gets any pressure, forget about it. Forget about it. If there's pressure in the pocket, he is throwing the ball away, or it's going to hit the ground, or it's captain check down to Rex Burkhead for -2 yards. That's what's going to happen, and yeah, it just looks terrible, and the defense, you know, it looks all right.
Turnovers are good. You know, those are always good.
Yeah.
It's just so far from being a complete team.
Yeah.
There's just so much that needs to be done, and I don't. We talked about this last year. Like, I don't know where you start. Like, I guess you've already started, but you just have so much building to go.
Yeah.
Before this is a contender.
We're
That's the end goal, right? Is to become a contender. And thinking about the gap from where this team is now and where it needs to be a contender, miles.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and also
Lost to the fucking Bears. Justin
they
Fields.
suck. The Bears suck too, though. That's the thing. Like, the Bears, Justin Fields is bad.
I mean, it's kind of, some people have already said this before, like, he doesn't even seem like a real quarterback right now. Like,
Yeah.
I heard, I don't know who exactly it was the other day. They said they kind of just, like, implemented, like, a Taysom Hill offense in for fucking Justin
it's
Fields.
like RPOs out the ass and just, like, it's...
Yeah. I don't know, though, because I don't know why they're doing that, because I think Justin has the arm talent to do it. I don't know. Very interesting.
Who does he have to throw to? That's probably it.
Mooney. Like,
Yeah,
Exactly, Darnell Mooney. You
that's
know,
the only
like
guy,
that's
yeah.
probably why they're
Cole
like not
Kmet.
wanting to throw it. Make him throw it.
Yeah. Yeah, the Bears, the Texans lose to a bad Bears team. You say where do they start? You know, obviously the Texans are very lucky that they have a lot of draft capital. Thank you to number 4. But the thing is, even that, it's just going to take a long time.
You can't even pick the only reason the Deshaun thing worked for a while is because he was one of those insane talents.
Yeah. He was an elite quarterback.
If you don't look at Stroud or Young at the end of this draft and say he's that level, then you got to go somewhere else again.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
the gap's too big. You're not going to fill it up with a mediocre quarterback.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and that's why I mentioned a minute ago. I mean, I think it's very likely the Texans have the number 1 overall pick. If not the number 1, it'll be number 2 or somehow 3. I really don't see any team losing more games than us this year. I don't. I mean,
I don't.
We looked at the schedule. We looked at the schedule yesterday, kind of like after we know how we play, and maybe we can see one winnable game.
Yeah,
like one pretty one.
We play the Giants. Maybe we could pull that, but even Dable is getting them to at least look like a football team. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna have the number 1 overall pick, and I think you got to grab Bryce or CJ. I'm leaning more towards Bryce, but that's just kind of more like a gut feeling, and also just looking at the state of Alabama quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Jalen Hurts, Tua, Mac Jones looks fine. Justin Fields, an Ohio State guy. I don't know how I feel about Ohio State quarterbacks. But so I'm leaning more towards Bryce. Which, here's the thing: if Bryce comes into the league and has kind of what Deshaun did in 2017, just lights it up, and obviously, he had an injury, or his rookie year took him out for the year. But if Bryce could come in and just be, just solid, this team will look so different. Like, I really think if we can get a quarterback in here and we can hit on Bryce or CJ or whoever it is, I don't see anybody else.
I mean, this is an offense that kind of eases quarterbacks into it.
Yeah, exactly. And look, Cooks is talented. Cooks will be a perfect target for a rookie that's talented. We need somebody who,
like God willing, he heals up John Mechie.
yes, exactly. John Mechie is going to be a big. I think he's going to be a game changer for us next season as well. Nico, I don't know if Nico is playing the way he is. Nico Collins is playing the way he is because of Davis, or if he's just not good.
I think it's like combo.
Yeah, I think it's a little
a
bit
good
of both.
combo. Yeah, it's duality of men. Yeah, they're
We
both
sound like a
bad.
bunch of fucking deflated balloons over here. All right,
We do.
final thing about the Texans. Give me a letter grade for the week.
D plus.
I give him, a C minus because there are positives, but like the way I see it is, did we really expect this team to win? No, we wanted them to. We wanted to believe that they could win, but no, it's what it's expected. But the draft picks and the young guys showing out a little bit. So I'll give him a C. I'll give him a C, a solid C.
My they would be a D, but I give him a plus for the rookie play.
You lost the
Petrie.
Bears, F plus.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad, man. That's rough.
You weren't the only one sad though.
Yeah.
Saints suck, dude. They really don't. Jameis Winston, I backed this man all I could.
Yeah.
I could.
We're in the same. I was doing the same thing with mine, man. It's like it's hard.
We're allowed to be irrational at the beginning. We're allowed to. All right. There's so long in between the Super Bowl and Week 1. I get, my brain gets a little weird out there. Okay, I got to see reps, and I forgot that Jameis Winston looks like if you cut the right leg off of one baby giraffe and the left leg off of a different baby giraffe and sewed them onto a quarterback and made him play football. An ounce of pressure. And it doesn't even have to truly be pressure. It just somebody looks like they're running fast. His legs start doing a fucking jazz.
Yeah, it's rough.
I miss Drew Brees so much, and you really, really, really see it with Alvin Kamara. He was perfectly utilized with Drew. It was like a machine. It was perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, the receptions were there. The blocking was even there because
It was-
Drew
it
commanded.
was-
Yeah.
It was option 1, option 2, or the Kamara check down, which is going to get you 10 anyway.
Yeah.
Jameis doesn't ever hit this check down. He wants to air it out. He wants to show off the arm all the time. And it's an impressive arm, but it hits once or twice a game.
Yeah, right.
Tops.
Yeah.
Like, I was telling you this before the show. This is the first time I've really interacted with Bucks fans in a positive manner. They're like, we know.
Yeah,
I know.
Been there, done that.
And then he's going to come to you in the post game and say some bullshit that's like, we just all got to be better. Sir, you need to be better.
So what would you? Kamara seems like he's being not utilized at all.
He can't he needs.
What would you change to get Kamara more active?
This team is built around a Drew Brees quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't know where you find those.
You can't.
You can't just
No,
find
they're
him.
hard.
Yeah.
They're hard. They don't come very often.
Maybe if y'all lose enough games. So let me ask you, like you're looking to the draft.
We won't lose enough to get a quality. We're gonna. I could see somebody like a Baker.
Yeah.
Actually, making sense out there or something
That would Drew Brees esque, I guess. Not like
smarter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Better decisions.
Yeah.
I don't need the 80-yard throw.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need you to see the open man 12 yards
I
downfield.
need you to move the chains. I need you, that's my thing. That's my thing. People want deep balls. Deep balls are great. I love, especially when you have a quarterback that's good and connects on them. I just move the chains. And I'll just get at least 3 yards of play. That's really, at the end of the day, that's all you need. If you get 3 yards of play,
that's first down all day.
Yeah, no, if you get 3 yards of play, you will never lose a game of football. Like it's just, it's simple. Move the chains, get down the field, score. And I know it's difficult, and I'm no NFL coach. I'm obviously it's very difficult, but fuck, both of our teams need to find some guys that can fucking do it, because I can't do this anymore. This is annoying. It's annoying.
No more projects. No more. Oh well, he's a project. We'll develop him. Or no more. He was lost one time with another team, but with a new change of scenery, he's great. And
I
no
agree.
more of it.
I've always called bullshit on those statements. It's like
change of scenery.
are what you are.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we knew that Jameis was always the 30-30 season completely defined Jameis, which was
okay,
just.
but I'm not even gonna get that first 30. Like
Yeah, right.
I don't know how he did that. I don't know how he did it, but
It's
that's always just going to be what he is. And I wanted to support Jameis because I think he's fucking funny, and I do like supporting the Saints. But I mean, Jameis is just one of their biggest issues.
it is what it is.
yeah.
We're the only sad ones in this like little Texas Louisiana triangle though. The Cowboys have more wins than both of us combined.
Sure do.
I don't know if we clipped this in the beginning, but Dez was just sitting here, ringing us out.
I have no idea how.
Cooper Rush is Tom Brady reincarnated. I don't know.
I
like-
guess. I thought week one, when I watched the Cowboys week one, I was like, wow, they're cooked. They're cooked. They did not. They looked terrible.
Yeah, coaching wasn't there. Offensive line was bad. Offense couldn't get anything going.
Obviously, Dak
running
goes
backs
down.
couldn't get anything going. But something about Cooper Rush, spark plug. Hey, he's a spark plug guy.
I that's a real thing. That's a real thing.
Yeah,
Remember
he's-
Case Keenum coming in
Oh,
and winning
yeah.
games and shit? Spark
Yeah.
plug guys aren't real.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come around.
I had
and-
Teddy Bridgewater win 5 straight games for me.
Yeah,
Right?
spark
awesome.
plug guy.
That
Comes
must be
in.
fun.
If he's clicking with the guys,
Were
then
you-
they're winning games.
When Teddy Bridgewater was on that win streak, were you like, oh, we found our guy?
No, fuck no. But
Oh no.
I was like, we're still treading water.
That's
Heads above.
So let me get your take on this, little bro. As two teams, and like you said, y'all probably won't have a pick high enough to get any of these guys. But are you higher on Stroud or Bryce Young?
Young. Look, I love every position that comes out of Ohio State except for quarterback.
Yeah,
Like, give me a corner or a receiver or a running back
perfect.
out of or defensive line, whatever.
Yeah,
You've been seeing it with Chase Young, Marshawn Lattimore, Michael Thomas,
Olave, right? Ohio
Olave
State?
also. And there's a ton. I think McLaurin as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
There's a ton.
Yeah.
Like, they produce product, but for some reason the quarterbacks just
They don't do anything.
they don't
I
ever
know-
pay off.
I do not know why.
And for a while, Alabama kind of still has that same thing about them too. But Tua
But
and Hurts
they're having some. Their guys are having some success.
Tua and Hurts are leading. Like,
Tua and Hurts are the only 2 3-0 quarterbacks.
that's wild.
That's nuts.
They were on the same team.
I
That
know.
what was that? Like the 2016 Bama team?
Maybe 2016 or
17 maybe?
17, yeah. And
Oh my God.
Tua took Jalen's job, and then Jalen went to Oklahoma. Yeah, pretty nuts. Honestly, I'm so shocked by.
That's a storyline to be looking down the road.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun.
That's
in
a
playoffs.
storyline.
It's gonna be
If it's a Super Bowl storyline, that's going to be the storyline.
Yeah.
Revenge game.
Like, maybe Jalen Hurts' revenge game, former teammates game. I don't know.
He deep down. I don't think he has any animosity towards Tua himself, but deep down he fucking hates that he got benched for that.
Oh,
shit.
yeah,
yeah.
deep down he does. He's probably on the surface. He's like, I'm happy I got benched because it allowed me to go to OU and
They made the
do well.
playoff that year
I
too,
think
didn't
so.
they?
Yeah. Fucking hook him though. Don't give a fuck. Give a fuck.
Okay.
I'm surprised you even like Jalen Hurts, man.
I barely. I mean, honestly, I just try to block out his time in OU, and I'm okay with Alabama.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm the opposite. I always forget he went to Bama.
Yeah.
I always remember him in OU.
I mean, honestly, I don't even like. Jalen Hurts is very
He's
lucky.
bad
that-
with Bama.
Jalen Hurts is very lucky that he's from Houston too, because that goes into why I like him. But
Factors in. Okay. That's understandable. Factors in. I see him wearing the Astros hats and
Yeah,
throwing
it's
up the H, and that's all great.
yeah,
So,
I'm a Bryce Young guy as well, though, and I really think that I really do think he'll be the quarterback for the Texans next season.
we'll see, man. I don't know. Bryce Young is probably the best go-to option to draft a guy. Maybe not Stroud, even though I do kind of like Stroud. But I mean, if we have such a high pick, do we take Bryce Young or do we just take the best player available?
You take Bryce because Bryce is the best player
I
available.
don't know, if you have that one pick, Will Anderson.
Other
may
than
just
Will
have to
Anderson.
be- you got to
Exactly.
do
If
No.
Will Anderson is there
No.
or some other
no,
cat that
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that.
you're gonna.
I
Are
want-
you
Probably
gonna
are,
make a
though.
phone call?
probably
I
are
want
doing-
Will Anderson so bad. I totally understand.
All right.
But you need a fucking quarterback first.
All right, we got all year to bitch about these guys.
That's true.
This isn't going to be the last loss. I
God
promise.
damn it. Yeah, it's true. This
We're
is
gonna
not
be
the
here
last
every-
episode.
we're gonna be
where
every
we
week.
talk about Bryce Young.
We're gonna be
Let's,
every fucking week.
Yeah,
We'll be
yeah.
here.
We should just make a Bryce Young, CJ Stroud watch segment every week. Just rank them up. Have a rolling poll on it.
Let's put like a little scale, and then like
Yeah,
whoever
yeah.
feeling, we're like, oh, this week, the scale's pointing kind of towards CJ Stroud a little bit, and then the next week's like, oh, I think it's starting to point towards.
We'll
Bryce
get the
Young.
little meter thing.
Yeah.
We'll get some from over there.
The Stroud.
Let's move a little bit around the league. Which one of these losses surprised you more? The Bills getting taken down by the Dolphins, or the Chiefs losing to the Colts in Arrowhead?
Definitely the Chiefs. The Chiefs losing was crazy.
I don't think it's most surprising to me though.
It wasn't to me. The Chiefs always just kind of go to sleep a few games every year.
Exactly. They kind of I feel like the Colts, they do have solid pieces, and they needed a fucking win.
Because
they
all right,
needed a win.
The thing about the Chiefs is they're hot coals, okay? They can go out for a little bit and whatever, but they're still going to be hot. All right?
Yeah.
No, you don't need a constant. To me, the Buffalo Bills were like a roaring fire that just kind of went down a lot. The Coles are going to be there, whether you're going to be able to cook on these things regardless, whether you wait a little while, whether you do whatever. The fire, once that fire goes out,
Yeah.
because that's the way everybody's been on the Bills all year is, oh my God, look at this electricity, look at this, explode. And one of two things is true. Either they are not quite the powerhouse that we thought, or the Dolphins are just those dudes.
I think it might be those dudes. It was more about their defense. That they're able to keep Josh Allen in check.
Can you think if they would have been able to hang on to Minka through all this too?
Yeah.
Man,
That'd have been
they would be
nuts.
dead. They would be lethal, man.
Yeah.
They'd be really good. I mean,
Well,
they're good right now.
Here's
but-
my thing: the Bills game, the Dolphins beating the Bills just says more about the Dolphins to me.
They almost gave up the game. They almost fucking gave up the game. That
They
butt
almost
punt.
did,
They're literally trying to give the game away to Buffalo, and they
Yeah.
still overcame that.
Yeah.
They overcame a meltdown.
Yeah. Also, I don't know, man. The Colts just look dead in the water to me. Before, like after week two. So I was really and even I wasn't saying I didn't think maybe they were going to come out and put up a goose egg again, but I was like, Chiefs are going to win this game by at least two scores, and it wasn't even. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes, made me lose a fucking parlay. Just needed 3 total touchdowns. I just needed you to get over 2.5 touchdowns, bro.
Yeah, that's enough. That's
No,
okay.
it's fucking stupid. But
We mentioned this earlier. T-Law
yeah,
looking good.
yeah,
They'd probably take this division, huh?
yeah.
They could.
No
They
doubt
could.
about it. They're winning.
I mean,
this
it's a
division.
very winnable division. I'm still not gonna count out the
Colts.
Colts or the Titans if they get the run game going. Who knows down the stretch? But the Jaguars are starting up hot, and if they get out to a lead right here, watch out for division-winning Jaguars.
Yeah.
If
What
they
was
keep that lead.
I didn't get any context on that video of McVay. They were on some show. I don't know. He's like, Cliff Kingsbury doesn't have shit on us.
Really?
You didn't see
Yeah,
this?
he was on a podcast. Oh, maybe was he on Pat McAfee? What, I don't know. Oh, I think he was on Pat McAfee because
I
I
don't know.
heard him laughing. I don't
No,
know.
it was whatever it was. It was like a Skype call, but
Yeah, he said that. He said Cliff
yeah, he was
Kingsbury
like,
doesn't have
Cliff
shit on me.
Kingsbury doesn't have shit on
That's
us.
fucking hilarious. Actually.
Honestly, a lot of these games were fucking boring.
Yeah.
Packers Bucks. Brady needs help, but does he?
Brady-
He's gonna win this division
This
regardless.
is one thing I was talking about yesterday. Is I think Brady has just been so pissed off this year,
He's
Oh
been
yeah.
so mad.
and
His face looks fucking weird.
yeah, no, he's going through some off the field stuff for sure, and also just like him and Todd Bowles just fucking yelling at each other all game. He's like, "What the fuck?" Brady is pissed, and there's turmoil in that locker room right now.
He's
between-
too mad to even have awareness right now because they had no timeouts at the end of the game. There was a delay of game on that 2-point conversion. And you looked at the camera pointed at Brady, and you saw him look at Todd Bowles and mouth or he said, I could read his lips. He said, "Why didn't you call a timeout?"
Yeah,
Great, Tom. Didn't have any timeouts.
Yeah.
Oh, there's your first rounder for Tunsil.
Yeah, honestly. Or the Chargers, bro. Rashawn Slater went down, and they have nobody. And, like, they're playing the Texans this week, so, like, easy week for them, but shit.
Is it?
Yes.
Played us last year.
It is. No.
That was supposed to be an easy week.
Yeah, fuck that. That's not happening again. That is not happening again.
Yeah, that was a late in the year little surprise, like a little gift, like a little Christmas gift. It was like right after Christmas.
Yeah.
It was like a present for us, but
Yeah.
it's too early.
It's
too
more
early
of a
for Christmas
present,
presents.
like the AFC West fan bases that aren't the Chargers because fucking we knocked their ass out of the playoffs. I still feel bad about that because I know a lot of Chargers
Fuck you, I don't
fans.
feel bad.
One of
I don't feel bad at
my, you know, a lot of Chargers fans.
I do. Not a lot. I know like a few though, like buddies, and I'm like
That sounds like all of them.
yeah, it's true. That's true. there's only about 8, but I know 3 of them. Yeah.
Let me rapid fire right quick. Oh wait, no. Actually, my favorite developing story that's just gonna keep developing is the Lamar Jackson saga. The Ravens are gonna try so hard to get this deal done here within the next 3 weeks,
Yeah.
and they're not going to be able to.
No, he's going to get a bag. He's going to get
Where do you
paid.
where? Because I was saying Miami. That's where I 1,000% thought he was going.
Doesn't look like that anymore.
No.
It doesn't. So
I don't know where.
I think he'll just end up
There's an open
staying with.
spot
I think they're gonna. I
in
think
Houston.
he's gonna force
Hell,
Baltimore's
about
hand.
one in New Orleans.
He's gonna.
Could see that. I could see the Saints paying Lamar, and y'all have enough
Ooh.
talent on that team.
I don't think he would really fit with that. We need a pocket passer.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like Lamar is just a
He
game
would look
changer.
good in black and gold.
He would, dude. You don't.
He
want,
would.
You,
We're
you don't
just
want
gonna
Lamar.
have to change the whole offense.
That's fine though. You have like y'all have two. They have so much offensive talent. Look, having Lamar there would be crazy. Him and Kamara and Michael Thomas and Chris Olave.
I know Mickey Loomis just makes the cap happen every
Yeah.
year, but I don't know how he'd swing.
Dude, he's
that.
gonna want to get like a Patrick Mahomes fucking contract. I think. Honestly.
So where does that land? Seattle, maybe somewhere like that.
that would look cool.
He would be. I'd like him in Seattle.
Houston.
I mean, I think he's just gonna ultimately force Baltimore's hand. He's having a bet on himself year. How do you let him go after that? You're gonna have to fucking sign him. Baltimore
Yeah.
has to sign him. They're gonna have no choice but to sign
Ravens fan base would be
Jets.
rioting, bro. Jets.
him. No way. I don't think Lamar is gonna take a lot of money to go to a bad team. I don't. It includes Houston. That includes maybe Seattle.
But Jets have some young talent, low key. Like
It's the Jets, man.
I get that, but
They had an incredible draft.
yeah, like an amazing draft. I don't know. Honestly, if a big market for Lamar, means more money. Jets might be a good choice for
Sleeper
him.
there. Sleeper
Yeah,
there.
yeah. No, I'm excited to see how that goes.
Lions are the Lions. Lose
Yeah.
like the Lions once again.
Dan Campbell, man, come on.
Patriots most mid team in the NFL.
Yeah. R.I.P. Mac Jones, dude. Did you see that picture of him? They were like carrying him off the field, and he's like screaming.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
I
did.
Yeah.
I saw
yeah.
a TikTok of someone recording him going in the locker room, and he was screaming in agony.
Yeah.
Like I've never heard a fucking a football player scream like that
Yeah.
in agony. That was crazy.
Yeah, I feel bad.
It's a high
I like
ankle
to
sprain.
shit on an injured guy, but
Yeah.
if there's anybody that I think that would scream in agony,
It's Mac Jones. Yeah, that's true. Mac
McCorkle.
Jones is so weird to me.
McCorkle Jones, screaming in agony, which I
McCorkle.
hope get well soon, Mac. But
Is his name McCorkle?
his first name is McCorkle.
Didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
not a
true.
name.
swear to God, his first name is McCorkle Jones. Or
Wow.
his full name is McCorkle Jones. Do you want to know his middle name? I bet it's super funny as well.
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead and get that up for
His-
us.
Oh, sorry. His full name is Michael McCorkle Mac Jones. So McCorkle is not his first name.
Michael McCorkle Mac Jones. What kind of name is that? All right.
This doesn't sound real. This doesn't sound real.
Yeah.
This sounds like somebody I fucking create a player when I'm
Yeah.
on too much Ambien.
I don't want too much Ambien.
But-
That's funny.
Oh my god, dude. Cordell Patterson's fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of boring games, honestly.
Yeah.
Cowboys,
Yeah.
Giants was boring. Niners, Broncos was boring. That game took fucking forever. It
Oh
just
my
sit at like 10-5. I'm like, oh my god, get this off my screen.
Jimmy Garoppolo, I mean, damn, man. He looked, I mean, I'm not going to say he looked bad, but he didn't look good, but he just looked very rusty. He looked like he hadn't fucking played. And so I'm not really worried about him. I think Jimmy G's still going to have a good year. But, man, like, we're running out of the end zone. Just all of it.
I think the Broncos this year are just going to be the kings of having filthy, disgusting, stupid games.
Yeah,
where
for sure.
Maybe they'll eke out, or maybe they won't, and they're just going to end up going 9-8 with 9 wins that are all disgusting and gross.
And that could
filthy.
do it for him because we're looking at a Raiders team who's 0-3 right
That's
now.
crazy.
A tragic 0-3 at that.
And we're looking at a Chargers team that's banged up in 1-2.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's true.
I
And
mean,
the Chiefs are chiefing, but
Chiefs
well,
Chiefs
are they?
chiefing. Yeah,
they are.
They-
they're coals. They're hot coals.
They're hot coals.
They, I mean, last year they started off real cold, and everyone went, "Oh, what's wrong with the Chiefs?" And then they fucking went to the AFC Championship game. So,
Yeah.
I mean, they're fine.
Yeah.
Thursday night game coming up. Should be fun.
gonna be a
Dolphins,
fun one.
Bengals.
Hope Tua plays. I'm sure he will.
And
But
Mike McDaniel said he's not in concussion protocol. Like, he's fine.
okay,
Like,
well,
he's
that's good.
Yeah, he's gonna
hope he
play.
plays.
That's gonna be a good game. I'm not gonna lie. I could see the Bengals maybe sneaking out a win.
I got Dolphins.
I got Dolphins,
I
too.
think the train keeps rolling.
I got the Dolphins too, but I think it's gonna be a good game.
I think it's going to be a good game as well. I
Yeah.
think it's going to be close.
I don't think the Bengals of week 1 and 2 are gonna show
I could
up.
definitely, if a time traveler appeared right before our eyes and said, "Bengals just won by a field goal," I was just there.
Yeah.
I'll believe you.
I
I'll
could
go.
see it, yeah.
I could see Shooter McPherson kicking a field goal to win the game.
I can
in late
also,
seconds.
like, there's a world where I see Miami regressing here. We say we know what the hell we're talking about here by week 3, but
Yeah.
week 6, we're going to be like, okay,
It's
now
what-
we really know.
Yeah, yeah.
And then week 10, like, all right, we could actually go to.
Yeah.
We're going to keep
By
moving
like
this
end of
goalpost.
October, early November is when like you really know what's going on. But
We're
week
starting
3,
to get the beginnings of ideas.
Yeah, I mean, there's an idea forming in my brain right now that the Dolphins they could be the second best team in the AFC. You know, I still think Buffalo is hands down. If you go to Buffalo and try to win a game, good fucking luck. But Miami, sneaky second best team in the AFC. Like by the end of the year,
Chiefs, man.
Dude, the Dolphins.
I don't know.
do
I
look
think
deadly.
I think Dolphins versus Chiefs right
They
now.
have
This
that-
could be the Tyreek Hill effect, though. I mean,
It's true.
he opens up an offense like nobody else in the NFL.
He does.
You have to give so much cushion on the back end that Waddle can just run
What's
across
a-
the fucking
what's
seams
a-
all day.
What's a better 1-2 punch combo than Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle
This
right
has
now?
got to be the best in the NFL right
so
now. I
good.
Bar
think.
none.
So
Out-
good.
They clear. They are good, man. They're both number ones. Just
Yep.
hanging out. They're both
Yeah.
number ones.
Pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun watching the Dolphins this year.
Dolphins
Really.
are fun. I got one of my best friends growing up, huge Dolphins fans. We just shitted on him all growing up, but it's nice to see him finally
Yeah,
have some success.
he gets a win. He gets a win.
You know, it feels kind of right for the Dolphins to finally be good. You know, it's Miami. We all like Miami. They have great colors. They have great uniforms. Their coach is fucking cool.
I just saw a TikTok of like a group of girls that knew nothing about football, and each created like a PowerPoint over each team and did a whole bracket to see who they're going to start supporting. It landed on the Dolphins.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. They're 3-0. So good job picking
Yeah,
them.
good
Wow.
pick. Yeah.
One of the slides said like Matt LaFleur, Daddy.
No, literally. Like,
I mean-
maybe the most attractive head coach. Yeah.
I know. Everybody fawning over Cliff Kingsbury? Bro, get out of here.
I still think Sean McVay is, still
Sean
think
McVay
Sean
too
McVay-
short guy.
I mean, he's stocky though. He makes up for his stockiness.
Sure.
He's you see him in the chunky commercials?
That's true.
The chunky soup commercials? He's
too
looking
smart.
No, he's a good-looking guy.
And he's a smart guy, and he has
Too
a great
smart.
memory.
You got to be a little dumb.
Listen, no,
Brandon LaFleur,
no.
or yeah.
I think smart guys, like, he remembers anniversaries, remembers like what you ask him to do something, he'll do it. So Sean
Yeah.
McVay.
But at the end of the day, you want the guy that with the beard that doesn't remember your name.
Do you?
Matt LaFleur. I called him Brandon.
Brandon
LaFleur.
LaFleur.
Matt LaFleur. Sorry.
Is that his alter ego?
Yeah, Brandon is his brother.
Brandon.
Wait, that's it. Whenever he's playing hot, he's Matt LaFleur. Whenever
Yeah.
he's playing ugly, it's Brandon LaFleur.
Yeah, exactly. So, congrats to the Dolphins, really, though. That's what I got to say about that.
Almost here to wrap up. Texans Chargers coming in next week. What do we have a final score prediction on that? Do we have any out of the box predictions on what we're gonna see?
No. Nada.
My score prediction probably like 24-13.
Yeah, I was honestly just gonna say like 24-10. Or you know what, 27-10 seems pretty appropriate. I think we're gonna go in thinking. I think right before the game time we're gonna go. Wait, actually, maybe we could get our first win of the season. I don't know. And then Davis is gonna come out and look flat. Offense is gonna be flat. Justin Herbert's gonna look like Justin Herbert, and they're gonna score a lot, and we're not gonna score that much, and that's the end of the game.
I do want to throw this out.
GG.
If Davis comes out this Sunday and starts dropping dimes and pulls the win out,
You're gonna be back, dude.
No.
You're gonna be so in on him. You're
Are
gonna
you?
be
Yeah.
back.
You have to.
You are gonna be back.
If Davis goes out there, throws for 300 yards and 2 touchdowns, what kind of conversation are we going to sit here and have?
No,
next week,
all right.
Noah?
Here's what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna be back. I'll need a few more games, honestly, before I'm back there. But I will say that Davis Mills fucking owns the Chargers franchise as a whole. Like he should be part owner.
And that might be good enough for like his career, honestly.
Yeah.
That might be like, hey, go. Yeah, you're fine. You own the Chargers. You're
Yeah.
part owner of the Chargers. Good
Congrats,
job,
dude.
You
Yeah.
know, you don't need anything more than that.
Go be a backup for him.
Yeah, he starts being a backup quarterback everywhere, just coming in for the Chargers games.
Dude, Davis Mills might be the new Josh McCown. Like I'm not even. He might end up being a guy like that.
I can absolutely see that. He'll
Yeah.
understand some offenses.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not going to surprise you, but
No, but he's
I hope
there.
he
and
has
if
a
he-
Ryan Fitzpatrick type career.
That would be cool.
You know, just you can put him in, you can plug him in like in the middle of the year.
Fitzpatrick was a dude there for a little while. Like,
He was.
Stanford brain, Harvard brain.
It'd be cool if he had a Fitzy type career and then he goes and starts playing for like the Jets in 9 years, and then it's like Mills Mania. He has like a good first like 4 games he's going off. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping he turns it around, but I don't think it's gonna
27-10.
happen.
27-10.
should be good though. It's actually starting to feel like football weather.
Yeah, it
Here
feels
in
good.
Houston, Tuesday, our first little
Cool front.
we say a cold front. What did we check the temp, Josh, earlier? 87. That's a cold front here down in Houston, Texas, and
Yeah.
God damn it, we'll take it.
Absolutely.
Football season, the highs, the lows, I'll take them on the chin either way. I love me some football.
It's still football.
I hate it. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. Same. It's like that relative that shows up, and sometimes they can be annoying, but you just still
Yeah.
you like having
When
them
they're
around.
not there, you're like, where's...
Yeah, exactly.
Jimbo?
And then they come around, and then they're like, we're like, oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
they come around. You're like, can you please shut up, dude?
yeah,
Talking too much right now. And then they leave.
Jimbo,
You're
maybe
like,
that's enough
Yeah.
course for today.
Exactly. Yeah, no more natty lights, please. But,
But yeah, we will be back next week. Same shit. Producer Garrett back, I assume.
oh, absolutely.
Yes,
Every
sir.
week. Every week.
Hopefully, we got a fun little Texan storyline to talk about.
hopefully, maybe
27-10.
Good, bad, or ugly, we'll have something.
a week from now, we'll be saying Texans are back.
27-10.
Texans are back, baby. See you
27-10.
next week.
27-10.